Hi everyone, welcome back. This week I'm going to show you kind of a continuation of last week with the raised rose, but this week I'm going to do more of a 3D rose. So again, starting with a matte finish on my nail, I'm going to take my number 2 bling stylus and I'm going to start with the middle of my rose and work my way out. So I'm just gonna put down a little circle, dipping my brush in the acrylic so it doesn't stick. I'm just kind of pat that into place. And then I'm actually going to take my cuticle tool and dump a little bit of the powder onto that dot there and tap off the extra. And then I'm going to take my number 1 bling stylus from Light Elegance. That's their needlepoint stylus. I'm going to dip that in the acrylic. And then I'm going to poke it into the center of this to make the center of my rose. If you find you need to do it twice, just so you can see that little dot in the middle. Okay, and then that's gonna get a quick, about 5-second cure. Okay, and then using a really similar shape to the raised roses, we're gonna kind of make those sort of rounded triangles or sort of boomerang shapes on either side here. And I find one of my tricks is I take the tip of my brush, dip it in some powder, and then just right on the edge of where that last dot was, I'm just gonna separate the product from that edge, and so there's a bit of a space in there. Okay, and then that can get a quick cure. I like to cure in between just so that when I come back in with my brush again, I'm not ruining any of the design that I've already laid down. Just continuing to add petals. And then for this one, I'm also just gonna add a little bit of green, just for a couple leaves. And this is the same mixture that I have for my pinks as well, same as last week. So it's about half and half vanilla and your colored powder. This green that I'm putting on right now is the green from the Rainbow collection. So that's the Young Nails acrylic powders, colored acrylic. And the lighter green that I have here is the lime from the Pop Bright collection. We did find that mixing with vanilla got a better cure than mixing with any of the clear gels. You're more than welcome to play around with your mixtures, but we did find that vanilla worked the best for that. And then I'm going to take my detail brush because these little guys are really fine. So this is from Uber Chic. And same thing, just dipping it in my powder and then manipulating that product on my nail. Giving that a quick cure. And then I just like to add a little bit of detail to the leaf just to make it pop a little bit. And there you go. And then that is going to get sealed with your clear acrylic. And if you wanted, you could go in like how we did with the raised roses and add it in the light pink. You could do the same thing on this too. It's really, the options are endless. It's a pretty fun technique to play with. This style is a little bit more advanced than the raised style, but both end up looking really nice. So just pour our clear acrylic on top, making sure we get all of the edges. And sealing it with this acrylic is going to make it so there's no dispersion layer for you to worry about. Just give that a quick tap, and that's going to cure for 2 minutes. Okay, and then you're just going to dust that off. And there you go, a 3D rose. And you can make that as big or as small, as many or as little petals as you like. That's the basic idea behind it. And as always, comments and questions in the section below. If you have any suggestions, you can email me at tessa@nailbasics.ca.